is the role of privacy in society, and why do we need it?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those questions that we constantly struggle with. It's funny because we just saw Eric Voorhees on stage, and you know he ran Shapeshift for a long time, which was a very useful service, right? It allowed you to go from one chain to another chain, right? From one token to another. And it was free, like in terms of identification. We were able to just openly transact. And then they completely changed their business model because they got, as I understand it, a demand letter from the government saying, if you don't start monitoring all of your customers, if you don't start collecting passports, if you don't start storing all of this stuff for our benefit, we're going to charge you, prosecute you, shut down your business, yank your license. I'm not sure, ask Eric, he'll be around like this. And go from there. But the whole thing is, all right, so this is the status quo. This is the way that banking works. This is the way that sorry, I'm getting some indications from back of stage. You guys want me to max it out. But I've got my audio up at 11, so I'm not sure where our audio channels are coming from. But just to reiterate quickly there. Today, you're allowed freedom of speech in some measure online. You know, you can say what you want, and the worst case that you'll get is you're going to get kicked off of YouTube, you're going to get kicked off of Twitter, you're going to get deplatformed, right? This is a big level of interference, but it's happening from the efforts of private companies rather than governments. Now, when it comes to trade, we can't do the same thing where we send money. We can't trade, we can't exchange, we can't interact with each other in the same way. And this is what I think, for me, is the most interesting point about Bitcoin. And I've said this before. Bitcoin is free money, right? And I don't mean that like the price is rising. Really, I don't mean that like the price is rising. This is not financial advice. You guys have heard it. Things are going up really parabolic right now. But what I mean is, it's the first free money. Right? You are able to exchange and interact permissionlessly. And when I think about privacy, when I think about liberty, that's what this is all about. What does liberty mean? It's freedom from permission. It means we live our lives in a way that we can experiment, we can engage, we can try things, we can even fail. And we don't have to get, a permission slip from the principal's office. We're not watched, we're not recorded. And because of this, our mistakes don't haunt us. And this core point, right? This ability to act without permission, so long as you're not harming someone else, so long as you're not infringing on the rights of others. This is the foundation of all rights. When you talk about due process, when you talk about freedom of speech, when you talk about freedom of religion, whatever you have, right? The right to a fair trial, the reason we have these rights, what they are recognizing, what they're codifying, is a right to the self.